Okay, I'm out of breath because if you've seen Luca, then you know our next guest is nothing short of amazing. And thanks to her character, Giulia, I now go everywhere screaming, "Oh, Santa Mozzarella!"
My name is Giulia Marcavaldo. We underdogs have to look out for each other.
What's under the dogs?
This is my dad.
What do you think he kills with those?
Anything that swims.
And joining us now is the voice of Giulia, Emma Berman! Where's my bell? Oh, I don't have my bell. I used to have a bell, Emma, and if anyone deserves a bell, it's you. By the way, did you just officially become a teenager less than a week ago?
I did. I turned 13 on August 1st.
All right. So what did you do for your birthday?
I just hung out with some relatives, some family.
Oh, now that I'm part of your family, when you turn 14, will I be there?
100%. I will be sending you an invitation to my next birthday party.
Giulia!
And it will be Luca-themed.
Let me tell you, Giulia is one of the bestest of all time in every sense of the word. We already knew she was going to be, like, she's one of the underdogs, and that now I want to be part of Giulia's team and your team in real life. So explain how she got to team up with Luca and Alberto in the first place, for people who haven't seen Luca.
Well, the first time that she's even introduced is when when Luca and Alberto are being bullied by the town meanie, Ercole, and Giulia steps in and she saves them. And I love that that's how we're introduced to her. She's like standing up for what's right. She's getting justice. And so that's kind of the way that she meets them, is she stands up for them and she helps them and they become underdogs together. They become a team of underdogs, or how Luca and Alberto would say, under the dogs.
Underdogs, yeah. Okay, so can I just say this, by the way? I love how you tell me, I said Alberto, you're like Alberto. And you're like Ercole. So I'm learning from you. But you know, Giulia and I have something in common, though. Her mom says she's too much. And then everyone in my life, including my mom, says, I'm too much. So what do you have in common with her? Same for you too?
Yes.
Seriously, I think. But you know what you guys have in common? The go-kart. You love to go-kart, and then she's running around on those bikes and delivering stuff and her fish and stuff for her dad. So
totally. Look, I mean, she's this total tomboy, and I can't say that I'm too much of a tomboy, but I do really love to go-kart.
All right, so after seeing Luca, I started thinking about the race because it includes biking, swimming, and eating pasta. So which of those would you do if we had a team in real life? And if you could replace the pasta with any food, what would you replace it with?
Oh, I mean, I would have to be eating the pasta. That's like not even a question.
Okay,
no other correct option.
Just so you know, I just learned how to ride a bike, just like Luca. A 5-year-old, my friend 5-year-old Adrian taught me how to ride a bike, so I would probably take on the bike just to make Adrian proud. And speaking of making people proud, I saw your interview with Cliché Magazine where you said you don't think of yourself as a great voice actor yet, and I'm here to tell you that it is not true. You are, I don't even care if you just turned 13 or if you were just born like yesterday. You are one of the greatest I have. Like watching that movie, you gave me goosebumps. Seriously, you were Giulia.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, and you've been doing this for a while though, but working on Luca is completely different from your first ever voice job. It was for Leapfrog, right?
Yes, my first voiceover job. I was 9 years old. And I got the job to voice a toy for Leapfrog, and Leapfrog just kept on hiring me. I kept on doing a ton of Leapfrog toys, and then I did some Playmates toys, some Spin Master toys, and then I got this incredible audition for Luca, and well, now I'm in New York. This is where it's taken me, from California to New York.
Oh, but I'm telling you, California to New York to the world and beyond is where you're going. But let me tell you, after seeing Luca, I was like, I am in such awe of Emma Berman, and just when I thought I couldn't fan out anymore over you, I find out so many other things. You don't only do abstract art, you use acrylic paint, right? For your abstract art?
I love doing abstract art.
And then, wait for it, Emma, wait for it, because you also speak Russian?
Yes, I do speak Russian.
Can your grandma teach me too, since I'm not your family member?
Yes, she can. We will have lessons set up.
But you have to ask her, you have to make sure you ask her first. Tell her your best friend OG in New York wants to learn Russian. I'm learning Spanish now, by the way.
Ooh.
I know, right? We can travel the world when we go to like Spanish-speaking countries. I'll be your interpreter. when we go to Russian-speaking countries or to Russia, you'll be my interpreter. But I don't know how to speak them because your grandma's there for me. So
that sounds like the best plan ever.
Right? Well, you're saying this now, but I feel like you're gonna avoid me after this interview, aren't you?
No, never.
Are you sure?
Yes,
You're gonna keep your word?
Oh yeah, 100%.
All right. Okay, so let me say this. I know. Okay, so you act, you paint, you do voiceovers, and I know you love Broadway. You just said this job has brought you from LA to New York, and New York's like Broadway is the heartbeat of the center of it all. So, do you have any plans to see any Broadway shows? Would you like to be on a Broadway show one day?
Oh, I would love to be on a Broadway show, but I couldn't get any tickets. I don't think any of them are open. I think one of them did open. There are some Broadway shows, but I did not get vaccinated yet. I only just turned 13 and I didn't get vaccinated yet. And I think you have to be vaccinated to go watch a Broadway show.
And first of all, Emma, I have to explain to you what a big deal you are. You're such a big deal that you don't need tickets. Will come to you, Emma. I will go stand in line for you, Emma. I will go say what show do you want to see after you get vaccinated? Just send me a note. Let me know. Don't worry, that's okay. Send me a note later. Let me know the shows. I will go camp out and get you your tickets. For now, I'm just gonna hang out.
That would be much appreciated.
And you're welcome in advance. And I'm gonna be hanging out just with you by watching Luca. You know what I mean? That's my only connection with you now till we get the tickets. So also everyone at home, you can check out Luca on Disney+. It's also now available on DVD. Emma!
I think I'm gonna watch that this
Oh,
weekend.
it's so good.